Howdy.
Hey, how you doing, Dominic?
All right, yourself?
Well, trying to sort things out here a little bit, get it going.
Yeah, tell me about it. Hmm. Chuck that one up.
You gotta go outside and me. I'll be right back. She just got done eating her dinner. Okay, come on. Wanna go outside?
Hello to everybody in the chat. Edward. And here's David.
It's a chair. And Dominic.
Yeah, it's a chair. So how is David?
Yeah, call back in 20 minutes. I don't know.
Uh,
One of them
so
days.
yeah, well, it's going to be one of those days. To answer Edward's question, it says there, how's the weather down under? It is going to be 33 degrees Celsius, which is 90 Fahrenheit. How does that feel?
Back. Well, since Paul finished this afternoon,
Yep,
or this morning for Paul,
yep.
and the whole time making a sign, just as Paul went live, Bamboo decided, software crash.
Oh no.
Fucking wankers.
Mm,
Well, you've been complaining about bamboo forever. I don't know how you ended up with one.
exactly.
It's not the printer now, it's the software. It's done an
Sunstone.
update
Oh
last
no.
week and it's fucking terrible,
Mm,
to put it politely.
yep. Well, if you want to. Yeah.
Oh, I actually want to try and get Cura to print with it, but it's not having it.
hmm So we had fun yesterday.
Did we?
You did? What'd you
Well,
do?
I did. I did. Did
Did
ha
you?
hasn't Laura told you about it?
No.
No. Oh, with Matty.
Yeah.
No, she hasn't.
Matt.
She hasn't told us about it, but she told. I already knew you was meeting up with him.
Yeah. I sent her a photo.
Oh, I thought maybe you were
Anyway,
gaming
point.
with
Was that?
her. I
Yes,
thought
I
maybe you
sent.
were playing games with her.
No, no, no. I sent Laura a photo of me standing next to Matt. Uh,
Oh,
and that
oh,
is it's a very interesting photo because he towers over me. He
Wait, I
would
thought
be
you
at least 6 inches taller.
this is what happens when you let him wear his heels.
Yeah. I took it, as I said, I took a couple of videos. Some of them I'm going to have to edit out because it did get a bit ripe there for a while. And
Oh, Dominic, let,
none of those I could post, but
yeah,
they were
Dominic, let me just
with
ruin
some
your night.
hilarious banter, I must say. Yeah.
Yeah, Dominic, let me ruin your night. Sporting 4, Man City 1.
Yeah.
Now let me improve your night. Liverpool 4, Bayer Leverkusen 0.
Yeah. Yeah, as I said, I'm still going through the videos at the moment. I don't know how much of it I would be allowed to put on YouTube, but nonetheless, it was a hilarious day. And there were a couple of things that happened that I went, oh, damn, I didn't record it. Because there was a really funny one where Matt's coming into land. He's orange drone. It comes into land, and just as he comes in, there was enough prop wash to push the landing mat over. And I went, damn, I wish I'd recorded that.
I don't know
There
why-
was one.
So
I was
how
gonna-
tall are you, Dominic?
Was that
How tall are you?
169 centimeters, which is about 5'6.5".
So you're about the same size as me.
Yeah.
And me.
I'm 5 foot. No, I'm 5'9". I'm 5'9".
Oh,
I'm-
okay. So I'm two and a
Yes,
half,
well-
3 inches shorter than you.
I'm 5'6.5".
Yeah, so Mark and I would be roughly the same height. Whereas I
What
reckon I
size are
can't
you,
that
Paul?
What's that?
What size are you?
height.
Height.
Tall.
How tall?
How tall what?
Oh, how tall
Are
are you?
you?
Oh, I'm 5'11".
Oh,
Jesus.
okay.
That's taller than I would have thought.
Yeah. That's 5 inches.
Nearly
Back
as
when I
tall.
was younger and I was a little bit more svelte, I was about almost 6 foot. So
8.63. What the hell? Was he planting in Miracle Grow as a child?
Who,
no, I
Brian?
was 6 foot back when I was in my 20s, late teens and early 20s. That's what I
100
measured at when I went to the draft board, 6 foot.
And that's 183 centimeters for other people playing at home.
Laura's 5'3".
Yeah, we discussed that last night because I sent her a message just after I'd left. We had dinner. We had dinner first.
Hey,
Sorry, we
Jonathan.
had dinner after the flight. And when we were leaving, I said to Matt, let's take a photo and send it to Laura.
Oh, Mark, get ready for more drone restrictions.
We're kind of the other way around. Like I'm 5'6.5" and Kate's 5'9".
Yeah, but Kate wears heels, so.
No, Kate's 6'2" in heels, but she don't wear heels
Yeah.
anymore. She can't balance on heels anymore now.
Right. But anyway, get ready for more drone restrictions.
More what?
Drone restrictions in the UK.
Oh,
Yeah.
gonna have drone restrictions in the UK. Ah,
Well, they've now got evidence of them using drones to fly drugs into prisons.
Oh. Hey, Jonathan.
Jonathan, how's it going?
Well, that is covered under the fact that there is a no-fly
Yeah,
zone
no-fly
around
zone,
every
yeah.
prison.
Yep.
Yes, but they've people are flying them at night, and the prisoners are using the kettle elements to melt the windows. It's like, well, two things. Why have you got plastic windows in a prison?
Exactly.
Got kettle elements.
Well,
Yeah.
if you think about it, it kind of makes sense because if they were glass, they could break the glass and use the pieces of glass as a weapon.
Yeah, another point.
You
Yeah,
can still use the piece of plastic as a weapon.
Not if
exactly.
it's that thin, flimsy stuff. We're not talking. We're
But
not
if it's
talking
a
about.
thin, flimsy,
We're
I'm
not
going to say
talking
if it's
about
thin and
plexiglass.
flimsy, they could jump through it.
Let's be
Yeah.
honest here. They're in prison. They shouldn't have windows at all.
Exactly.
Give them an apple.
They shouldn't be using Windows. They should be using Mac.
There you go. Speaking of Windows, all of a sudden my two computers here on the desk will not pull up marinetraffic.com, which is a site that I go to track my ships. I can still pull it up on my cell phone, but I can't pull it up on either one of these computers. It just when I will try to log in, I just get a white screen. and I've been using marine traffic for years.
What's the website called?
Marinetraffic.com.
I'm getting the same thing.
You getting a white screen?
Yep, it's their website.
Mm.
Yeah, but why is it when I do it on my cell phone, marinetraffic.com,
That's an app.
A different,
Okay.
yeah. It goes
comes
to a
up-
Different
different
software.
different software.
Back in 5.
See, there it is.
Yeah, but their app is working, but the web page isn't.
Mm.
But if I can pull it up here, why shouldn't I be able to find a way to pull it up on my regular desktop?
Because desktops don't use the apps.
Yeah.
They use the web
Different.
page.
Yeah, different traffic.
Can I set the desktop to use apps?
If
No.
if you go on your phone and into a web browser on your phone and put marinetraffic.com in that, it probably won't show up then either.
Well, I noticed that marinetraffic.com is not as accurate as it once was not too long ago. I mean, it's like they're showing ships and the ships might be 4 or 5 miles behind it. Where it
Well,
says it
It
is.
might be updating then.
It says it's up north in the lake, and here it is coming down the river, you know?
They might be doing an update.
Could be.
It's certainly got issues.
Who are we getting? I had
Long
Edward,
response
Brenda,
time.
Jim, Brian, Rusty, David, Dominic, Paul. That's about it.
Yeah.
Mia ate dinner. She went out,
Go.
strolled the yard, and now she's laying down over there underneath the tree.
That's her favorite place. Leave it alone.
I know, Joe.
Hey,
How's it
good evening,
going, Joe?
Joe.
Morning.
Well, Precious.
Good morning to you.
Out.
Good evening to you.
I hope.
Mark.
Hey,
I hope
do me
you-
a favor. Can you try and pull up
Marinetraffic.com.
marinetraffic.com and see if you get a white screen?
Okay, hold on. Marinetraffic.com.
Yep.
Hey,
White
Jonathan.
screen. No, I got it.
You got it. You were able to pull it up.
Okay.
Let me see.
Was that as a web page or as an app?
What page?
Everybody else has got a white screen.
That's what I got.
Yep, that's it. And what you do is you can zoom in and zoom out. You can come all the way across.
Unless it's just come back on. Try it again.
Okay.
Dominic, can you get it?
So I was, it's not coming up for me.
I think I got one of those good computers, not Timo. It's working.
That's weird.
You're using Edge, aren't you?
I'm using Chrome.
No, Paul's using Edge.
Yeah. That could, yeah.
So if I go on Edge on my phone, type in the URL. Is
Let's go
marine
back
traffic all on? Yeah, it is all over. It's there.
Yeah, it's come back up for me. So, what browser are you using, Paul?
Free. Edge.
Edge.
It's
Yeah,
come up
go
for
to
me.
Google.
It's
That might
come
be
up
your
on-
problem because it's
No,
my.
it's not. It's just come up on my phone on Edge.
Who the bloody hell has Edge on the phone? Pack it in.
Mm.
Me.
I knew that was coming. Back it.
Yep, I just got a white screen, and I even tried just typing in marinetraffic.com
Oh.
and not put the HTTPS and all that stuff.
Paul, there's a link in the chat. Try that one.
No, it didn't work.
TJ.
Let me go back to the chat.
Yep, that's working.
I
For
click that,
someone-
and I get a white
some-
screen.
Some unknown reason, mine comes
That's
up
Edge.
on the west
Gotta be
coast
Edge.
of America.
You need Google.
No, Edge is working. I've just pulled it up on Edge.
Well, Edge is working in the UK, not us.
Yeah.
But the link,
It
link
wouldn't work
David
on Edge for
posted
me.
works.
ATJ, Jim, East Coast, Brenda, Jonathan, Waypoint.
Where are we?
Why is Livham's RNLI lifeboat out at sea?
I
Been
don't know.
positioned there for 3 hours, 4 minutes.
Oh,
Good on them then.
share.
That one's on land.
Green.
I typed in Google, and I keep getting the white screen.
Start broadcast.
Let's go and see what boats are down near me.
There you go.
What kind of computer you got there, Paul?
Ancient.
He got one of them special ones.
It's an
Man,
Acer.
have I seen this?
It's an Acer. Acer.
Might have seen this on 3D printer. I printed a bunch of these things about a month ago. It's the, you know, the things you put in the urinals,
Hell are we?
you know, to put the little cakes in the urinals.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the pineapple cubes.
Yeah, it says Trump 2024 claiming my time.
Mm-hmm.
See? Is that a lake?
I'm not sure you see the irony of that.
That must be a lake.
I was just using it for advertisement.
Oh no,
but
that's it. Italy. I went a bit too far.
let's go back on this now.
Pack it in.
Right?
Pack it in. Pack it in.
No. It's in a toilet. Right? You piss on it and you're shitting it.
Now,
Right?
that must be America.
You really.
Yep. Hello,
It's
America.
really not a bad advertisement for Trump. That.
I think.
All I get's a white screen.
Maybe it's time to delete your cookies.
Yep.
How do you do that?
Where the hell am I?
I'll
wait
let
for-
you know in a couple of weeks. Goodbye.
You open up the bag and you take one at a time with some Diet Pepsi.
But
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Which browser are you using, Paul?
You're
You're going to say, if you say an Edge,
Edge.
right, Joe, it's your problem. I don't use Edge.
I don't use Edge.
I don't
You know
use
who
Edge.
uses
either.
Edge? Justin
only-
uses Edge.
I only use Edge when it opens something up on Edge for me.
Oh, I've
Otherwise-
got mine set.
Otherwise, I
Chrome.
use-
Come on, Justin.
Where the hell am I?
Come on,
Just-
Justin.
Justin won't be here. Justin's just getting up, either just getting home from work or still at work, and he goes to bed early because he's up at 3 in the morning.
They were
Yeah, but
working
it's
today.
only 6 o'clock at night.
I thought they were
Yeah,
off
You don't
today.
go to bed that early.
No, but he doesn't get. I don't think he gets home till like 7.
He gets home between 5:30 and 6.
Yeah, he should be able to come on, but he's got edge.
But then he's got to get his fortnight time in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know where the hell I am.
You're in your living room.
I
Yeah.
can't even find. No, I zoomed
In the
in.
UK.
I'm trying to find America. And it's coming up with something, but I don't know what the hell it is.
Okay, I switched over to Google Chrome and it's working.
There you
There you
go.
go.
Hey.
It's edge. I told you.
But it's working on Edge on mine.
Again, different country,
Yeah.
different
There's
browser.
the U-
It's probably
there's the
edge in the United
UK.
States and browser.
There's the UK. I found the UK. Did I stop Did I even start broadcasting?
So when Trump wins tonight, I'm printing a Trump Rushmore 3D print. The fifth head on there is going to be Trump.
See?
Now, how do I make that a
Bookmark.
All yours, David.
Look at all them boats around the UK.
No.
yeah, if you click on each one, they're with different colors. The green ones are hauling freight. The blue ones are passengers. The
Passenger.
red ones are tankers.
Yep.
All those passengers in between England and Ireland will be the ferries.
Mm.
Well,
That's
how do
probably
I
a-
set it so that when I pull up Google Chrome, it comes up?
Bookmark it or make it your home page.
yeah, make Chrome your default browser.
Yeah, that's another one.
What?
And how do I do that?
What are the light blue ones?
Paul, look
Yeah.
behind you. There's a seagull. Right, no, other side, other side. The other side of you. Keep looking, keep looking.
Got dark blue, I've got green, I've got red, and I've got light blue.
There's all kinds of seagulls down there.
There's a light blue. What's that?
Okay. Oh, I've got to
Not helping.
I've got to
very
drop out. So I'll see you guys another
there
time.
you go.
So good night.
Ladies and
All
gentlemen.
right. See you, Dominic.
Bye bye.
That is the
Did anyone help him yet?
Britannia Beaver, Great Britain, destination Portsmouth. It looks like a tanker. It's out of Anchorage. Oh no, it's Anchorage, Great Britain. Just to confuse people, it's Anchorage, could be Anchorage.
I'm getting really.
I don't get it. That one's a light blue, not a dark blue. And I think that one's a purple. What the hell's purple? That one.
Keep getting the white screen. I don't know how I got the Google Chrome.
Steinbeck.
Right, to get it on Google Chrome, you have to open Google Chrome.
Oh, it's all right. Purple ones are sailing vessels.
Do you have it saved on your desktop, Paul?
No, every time I type it in, it comes up with the white screen.
On Google?
Yeah.
Come on. It's there. It's not letting me click on that light blue one.
Don't touch the light blue one then.
If you click on the purple one's a sailing vessel. There we go. Fourth drummer. A work vessel. Okay, so the light blue ones are work vessels. So trawlers. There we go.
Thing only take 3 hours to print. I might do it.
And the red ones are oil tankers. What do you say the dark blue ones were, Paul?
Passenger.
So the green are another type of cargo ship. Bulk carrier. Right, well, that's enough of that.
Yeah, I downloaded Chrome over here. You guys see that? Open file, Chrome.
So you didn't have Chrome on the computer at Edge?
Download Chrome manually. Why do I want to? If it didn't start,
Yeah, I've got Chrome, I've got Edge,
It's in your
Okay.
downloads. You got to open a file.
I've got Firefox. So I've got 4 different browsers on my phone. Chrome, Edge, Firefox, and Safari.
I got Edge on this one. I keep wanting to get rid of it.
okay. So I want to set Chrome as my default, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
good luck. Right. Export.
And I got
STL.
a question. When he's doing that, when he's coming back on StreamYard, he's gonna have to go back to Edge, isn't he?
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
Because it's not gonna. Is it gonna propagate over? No.
He doesn't use StreamYard, he uses Zoom.
Yeah.
I'm looking for marine traffic. I don't see it in here. Should be alphabetical, right? Should be marine traffic. Should be right in there.
Well, we can't see what you're doing.
Oh, you can't. I see. I got. Oh. Okay. Marine
You
traffic.
might have to retype it in. Because when you make Google, the Chrome, the home, all your passwords and stuff are gonna still be on Edge.
Yeah,
Okay, so
that's
I
fun.
got it to work, but I'm not sure how I got it to work, and I'm not sure if I can make it work again.
Well, Paul, as your looks in, get your ass over here and sort this fucking software out. It's a flat panel. Flat. Poof. And every time I come to slice it, it keeps telling me there's raised platforms. And then when I tell it to put supports in to show me where they are, it says there is none. I've even gone to the lengths of merging everything.
When I shampooed my carpet yesterday, my shampoo was giving me problems. The on off switch, it's got deep cleaning, regular cleaning, and an off switch. You can turn it on, and then it just automatically, I was working, just went off. Then I turned it on again, and when I went to turn it off, it wouldn't turn off. So it's got to be something wrong with the switch. And it's aggravating because I got to unplug it to turn it off. It's got a 5-year warranty. I keep forgetting to call them. If they tell me I got to send that something somewhere, I'm gonna be mad.
Hey, I don't see Edge on my choices. Do I need Edge in order to use my other programs?
No.
Don't know.
Well, your other programs, if you got passwords saved, if it's on Edge, you're gonna need Edge. Or you're gonna have to retype all your passwords into Google one at a time and save them as you do it.
Where did Dominic go?
He said he had something to do, chasing down a girl, I think.
It's Tuesday, so don't think he's on anybody else's screen.
No.
We're doing his horse.
Now, the only stream coming on tonight that I know of is Bill, the drone reviewer.
Yeah.
He's coming on early tonight.
Because of the election, yeah, I think he said
Yeah, he's coming on in 88 minutes.
I guess I would have to figure out how to redo my.
I went to bed half an hour after Paul finished last night. If I wasn't I could have watched Wedge and Big, but I didn't feel like it, and I wasn't going to wait up until Lloyd did.
He's talking Sunday?
No, last night.
It's dark out. I better yell at Mia to get her butt in the house.
Because Lloyd's
waiting for us.
Lloyd's waiting for us. 1 o'clock in the morning here, and he wasn't coming on, so I wasn't going to wait up until 2 o'clock for Drone Nation. So I went to bed at about just after 12 o'clock. Almost unheard of for me, that.
Repairing model object.
Oh, come on. You
By Windows Service. Well,
just had an hour and a half without fireworks. Why are you setting them off again?
because it's after 11. No, it's not. They got until 11 to get rid of them. Or is it midnight on bonfire night?
What?
Fireworks. I'm sure you get an extra hour on bonfire night.
I don't know.
Yes, it's quite stupid because it clearly states that you get an extra hour on bonfire night, but you don't get an extra hour on New Year. So if you stop at 11 o'clock, you can't set any off for New Year.
Good. Shouldn't be doing it at New Year.
Why?
Because fireworks were to celebrate Guy Fawkes Night. not everybody in the country's birthday.
Oh, you've got Diwali, you've got birthdays, you've got Easter, Christmas. Just because some fucker bought one, there's all sorts of reasons to celebrate.
Yeah, but nobody ever used to use fireworks for anything other than bonfire night in the old days.
We've moved
Here you
on.
go. I got a funny one.
Another
Yeah,
thing,
guy said-
playing the Chinese for, I suppose.
You got a guy posted in Facebook. I got confused by all the yard signs, and I think I may have voted for a realtor. That's funny. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. I got a message just now on my computer that says, switch to Google Chrome for a better browsing experience. Somebody listening.
Do it, do it. Normally, switch to Edge for a better browsing experience. That's one I get. Can anybody hear that bloody bird?
I heard something.
Mm-hmm.
They're all at it now.
I think mostly the only thing that opens my Edge is
You? No.
Yeah.
it's the book hub on Amazon
You? No.
for the free Kindle books.
You? No. And you go to bed. Good night, Louise. Boosh. Boosh.
The other one just put, feels like we're all in divorce court, waiting to see who gets custody of us.
That wasn't Bud that put that on, was it?
No, it's one of the moms from Mandeville. That on it.
Bud Bieber's been putting all sorts of stuff about it. Like, please be America tomorrow. Things like
Yeah.
that.
The best one I've seen so far says, with the results coming out late tonight, go get your toilet paper quick.
Yeah. I did. I bought 24 rolls of toilet paper today.
I bought 48 rolls of toilet roll from Aldi. I'm telling you, it's not fucking toilet roll.
I got it from Iceland. £8.50 for 24 rolls of toilet roll.
48,
I did buy
48 rolls for £7.49.
I did buy 48 rolls because Kate's got 24 for her flat as well. I spent £59 odd in Iceland today, but only actually paid £53 odd. course, it's Tuesday, and anybody over 60 gets 10% off on Tuesday.
I'm over 60 centimeters. Does that count?
Hmm.
You know what? That's age discrimination. Well, I'm sure if I complain, I'll have a lot of old people chase me down the street.
Very probably. Slowly, but probably.
Real and blue, you little fuckers.
I got 2 packets of 2 chicken burgers, Heinz chicken burgers,
Found you.
for £1 each.
Found you.
The chicken burgers are not as good as the beef burgers, cheeseburgers.
Bed. No. Good boy. You.
Oh,
Well-
me?
Yeah, you. Good one. What's that?
So the Mandeville Cheer has a silent auction today. One of their things is they got 5 bids. It's $210 on it right now, right? It's for the MHS Skipper Cheer sideline experience. You get to stand by them with 3 of your friends, and somebody's paying $210. I'm buying them every week. They ought to pay me.
Well, they are. You'll be able to take photographs of them while they stood by them and sell them to them as well.
No, they got their own photographer. One of the moms comes down there and shoots pictures and sits there the whole time. Because you can't take pictures of them because they're always facing the crowd and you facing the other way.
Mm.
I used to have 3 or 4 of them that wanted me to take pictures of them. And I said, between plays, if I'm close, I'll come over. And I'd run over, shoot 8 or 9 pictures real quick while they were doing a cheer, go back, shoot the game.
Mm.
And then I tell them, in between plays, turn around and look my way. If I see you, I'll show you a picture. And I turn and they look my way and pose and shoot a picture.
Mm.
But you just can't run and do it, you know?
You should tell them when they do a timeout, do a cheer in my direction.
Watching TV makes you lose your hair. Mark, you've watched too much porn. And Paul, you're watching too much TV. So Joe, you're on your way.
No. Yeah, I was going to see what they had. I might have bid on something. But shoot, I don't need none of this. Not a thing I need.
How have you done that? Oh.
And somehow those they just don't go together. Americans and silent auction.
Now they got a prime pizza oven. It's valued $350. It's got a $180 bill on it. That looks like it'd be a good deal. Half price.
It just
Okay. We needed you a little while ago.
What?
Paul's having a problem with Edge.
Don't worry, we fixed it without you.
Uh,
You're fired.
He couldn't get his marinetraffic.com up on Edge. He kept coming up with a white screen.
and what was the problem?
Don't know. We
What-
put it on. He opened it on Chrome instead.
Yeah, didn't they get bought out by like another company or something recently?
I don't know. I
I
can
thought they
open it
changed
on Edge.
websites or something.
I can open it on Edge on my phone.
I can open an Edge in my phone too, but I can't on the computers.
No, you're opening.
Uh,
Are you opening it on Edge on the phone or just as an app?
I'm wondering if he's got
I
some
don't-
kind of stupid browser setting set that's blocking it for some reason.
Well, right, it used to work on his computer, but now it isn't.
Oh,
I mean, it
you
really
should be
doesn't
able to
matter.
pull
All
it
you
up
gotta
on
do is
any
just
one
go
of my
through another.
computers.
Right, but it really don't matter what browser you go through. Just pick another browser and use that.
Mhm.
Like if Yahoo's not working, go to Google. If Google's not working, go to Edge. There's a whole bunch of different ones.
Well,
Yes.
Edge is the one I use normally.
Or you can use Bing, #1.
Firefox.
Firefox. Who the fuck even uses that anymore?
I've got Firefox on my phone.
I never use Fire.
And
I got
Safari,
Edge and Chrome.
And Edge and Chrome.
I got Edge and Chrome on my phone. I got 2 widgets on my main screen. I can go to either browser.
Yeah.
block your ears, guys.
Why?
He's going to shout at
was
the
it.
bird again.
I got the pictures correct. All perfect. And then it decided all the writing was now going to float in the air.
Talking about.
Bamboo. And it's fucking stupid software. Pissing me off. You're going to be on a falling out, Bamboo. Telling you. It didn't bother me. It's their own bloody writing. So it should sit flush. Right.
Hey, did you go to Iceland and get yourself some what's it? Cheese sandwiches?
No.
I got another 2 packets today. £2. I think it was 57 for 2 pack or something like that. Might have been cheap. Might have only been £2.27.
You flush,
two.
you flush, you flush, you're flush, you're flush, you're flush, you're flush, you're
What's
flush,
up, Tim?
and you're flush, and you're
That's
flush.
it.
Up, Trevor,
what's up?
Michael, Edward,
Edward.
Jim,
Trevor.
Like you little bastard.
Rusty.
I didn't see Trevor or Michael.
Don't call Tim a little bastard. He didn't do anything.
No, I said slice, you little bastard. I've been at it all fucking day.
Tim
All
says
because
I use.
I don't want to put a poster up on my wall because we're going into bird flu season. I've got to have a notice up on near the door.
Says I use Firefox, and that explains a lot.
I don't use Firefox.
Why are you leaving? Because I'm here. I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Trumpy Trump.
I think I know why. Anyway, catch you later, Tim. You have a good shift.
What?
Right.
Oh, that's it.
Good shift or
Shift.
shift.
Fuck's sake.
First he told him to fuck off, and then congratulating him
you
on a
guys?
nice ship. I mean, you're the one that's personally attacking Tim. I don't know what's wrong with you.
I've not attacked Tim at all.
Watch yourself. Oh.
Shut up, Justin.
Oh, Laura.
All right.
I thought you were saying that to me. I'm so used to it.
Hi, Joe. How are you?
Hi, Laura.
It was fine until you came in the room.
Well, I ordered myself a curry.
180, 190. Right. So what's your fucking problem then?
I know. I ordered a curry tonight for me tea. I felt like
Well, that's
it.
that could cause a problem.
Yeah, I don't really have a problem tonight, but thanks for asking.
And they the
Give a crap about you, Justin.
Shut
I
up.
ordered two poppadoms with onions, chutney, and pickled lime, and they sent me 4 instead.
You
It is-
never just see
and I
like
finished-
anything
I finished
normal,
them,
like
I
a.
was-
it is
Finished them, I
flat.
didn't
Good.
I was
Oh,
full.
you
I didn't eat the curry. I've left it. So I've got curry for tomorrow night.
You ever just eat anything normal like a hamburger?
I had a
No.
chicken burger for dinner.
I had hot dogs for my dinner.
Mark's always like, "Oh, I had this and this, a bunch of shit I ain't never heard of."
I'm
I
gonna
had-
splurge
Right.
tonight.
What do you mean you've never heard of a curry?
They don't
Not
have them.
curry. It was whatever else he said before that.
The poppadoms.
Oh, the
Yeah, I don't know what the
poppadoms.
fuck.
Never
the
heard of
fuck
a
that is.
poppadom.
They're just a giant kind of crisp.
Yeah,
Get your gums on.
it's like
Poppadoms.
a very big crisp.
Oh man.
Break it up and you put some red onion, some mango chutney, bit of lime pickle,
What the fuck is chutney?
chutney.
It's like a
Oh.
jam.
It's like a
It's a fruit-
like a burger
Oh,
relish,
those look good.
It's a burger
Oh.
relish. It's a nice
except it's a mango sauce.
or a fruit chutney. Yum yum.
The most common
Yeah,
one.
I'm gonna splurge tonight though.
Tomato. Yeah, tomato chutney is the most common.
I'm going to get 4 slices of white bread, 2 slices of cheese, cheddar cheese, and I'm getting mayonnaise, put it on there, and I'm getting I'm frying up some bologna. I'm making bologna and cheese sandwiches tonight.
Ugh. Bologna and cheese.
That's all I want.
You said, hold on. What did you say before that? You're splurging
splurging.
tonight?
Yeah.
That sounds like something a college kid would eat when he's running out of money.
Yeah.
I'm not
Call
running out of
that
money,
spl-
but that's what I mean.
I wouldn't
by
call that splurging now.
that.
I thought he was going to say, I'm going to get like lobster and steak or something.
I'm going back to
bologna
basics.
sandwiches.
You want to try
I'm gonna have lobster and steak tomorrow night celebrating.
butter the bread. Forget about the
No.
bologna.
Not
Slice
toasting the
up-
bread.
Slice up a
Sliced
couple
bread.
of, just slice onion.
I want to
What
find
you
out
re-
if Keith
what
Young's
you
is
re-
open.
What you really need is piccalilli.
Gold.
Pick a what?
Piccalilli.
Gold.
What the hell is that?
It's a mustard pickle with vegetables. Like it's got like pickled cauliflower, onion,
I thought you were
pepper.
saying pick your dilly. I don't know what that.
No, piccalilli.
I don't know. Mark starts talking food sometimes. It's just all gibberish to me. I catch a few words in there. You know, like I ate.
Yeah.
Oh. Red.
Justin, check your messages.
Oh God.
Lord, oh.
But yeah, cheese and
Oh.
piccalilli is really nice.
Yeah, it looks like Laura's eating a college kid's meal as well.
That's
She
what
sent me a
Yeah.
picture. No, she sent me a picture earlier of hot dogs in a fucking glass jar that she
That's
bought at the store. I've
wrong.
never in my life seen hot dogs come in a glass jar.
Yes, you have. I showed it you. Ages
No,
ago.
I'm saying no, but she said that they're American though. I said I've never.
they
I said
are.
what the fuck is that? I've
It
never
says on
seen them.
American hot dogs.
Oh.
And it even has the American flag on it, doesn't it, Laura?
Yep.
Yeah, I know what it has on it, but
on the American aisle.
I have never seen that brand. I mean, it's not to say it doesn't exist. I just have never seen that.
And the big hot
Wow.
dogs as well.
I don't.
Well,
I sent a message back. I
Longer
said,
than
"What the
normal.
fuck is that?" I said, "Why is there weenies in a jar?"
they're freaking tasty. Just put it that way.
Yeah,
I've got them for my
Oh,
dinner
it's
tomorrow.
they're nicer
oh,
than
you
the
got.
ones you get. Nicer
Oh,
than the
were
ones
you?
tins.
Oh, it's really good as the Salem hot dogs from. I think you get them up in New York. Oh, they're really good.
Well,
They're the ones that you actually see like in the cartoons that are connected to each other.
Yeah, that George's does it for me for the hot dogs.
Connected to each other.
It's like pig's feet come in a jar.
Yeah, you know how like you see in the cartoons all the time.
A
Yeah.
string of, you mean a string of sausages because
Yeah, they got hot dogs like that.
yeah, well, sausages they use a a pig's intestine,
Later,
As-
Tim.
the outer skin. So they force sausage meat into part of it, then twist it, and then force it in again and twist it. So they're all separated by just a little twist in the skin.
Yeah, they had my sister brought down some Salem hot dogs a couple of times from New York. I think that's what they were called.
Oh.
And they were connected like that. They were really good though. They did not taste like a standard hot dog you buy at the store.
Red.
It was probably because they weren't hot dogs, they were actually just sausages.
Red.
They didn't taste like sausage.
There are different types of sausage, a lot of different types of sausage.
Well, I'm just saying what I would typically know as the taste of a sausage over here. I didn't taste like that. All right, hold
Hey,
on.
Justin, you didn't hear this earlier. They got one of the guys posted on Facebook. He said, I'm so confused by all the yard signs. I think I may have voted for a realtor.
Oh, I don't like those, Dusty. The pickled sausages, the Big John ones. Yeah. They're the ones that sell the pickled eggs too. I'm not a big fan of those.
Yeah, the pickle sausages.
Who cares
Those-
about
Yeah,
those-
those are the ones you always see in
Pick
bars. A lot of bars will have
Why,
them.
what have I done?
You got
Pickled
some-
eggs are weird because
Oh,
it's
that's
only
what
the
I like.
outer
That's a big
skin of
agree.
it that actually tastes of
You need
vinegar.
to
The rest of the egg
fuck up.
tastes like egg.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm
y'all,
not a
some of
big
the
fan
results are
pickled
here.
eggs.
We got some results in. Here you go.
For fuck's sake.
I like that.
Yeah, they haven't finished yet, have they? They don't finish until
Some places
midnight.
starting to, but
No, it'd be midnight by the time the East Coast
A lot
finishes.
of, the first
3
one's
o'clock in
closed
the
in about an
morning
hour.
when the West Coast finishes.
Yeah, they close
Well,
at
those-
7 p.m.
Yeah, so that's
Uh,
midnight here.
It actually says the first polls
An
closed
hour.
in 4 hours.
In
I
4
know the ones around here, they're
okay.
closing
that's
at
the one.
7.
That's on the East Coast. No, the West Coast. I mean,
Well, this says the first on here saying 4 hours, 31 minutes. No,
Yeah, they're probably
no,
going by the.
I'm reading it wrong. It's 4 minutes. 4 minutes, 25 seconds. I thought that was going too fast.
right. Can I just
no,
That's
it's in
something
an
to
hour
have.
and 4 minutes.
confront
No.
something in the chat, please?
Yeah.
Cool cat. Stop being a dickhead, right? I have got nothing to do with yours and Tim's problem, right? You two need to sort it out. You said something to Tim that he didn't like, and I don't understand why. Yeah, but I am not part of that. Tim has his own mind, and he's his own person. Don't get me involved in your two little spat, all right? Tim is a friend and always be a friend. Don't get me involved.
Yeah, I'm not getting in the middle of that because that's between them two.
Exactly. That's why I'm just saying.
Bringing it into Paul's chat.
Exactly. Don't bring it into Paul's chat and don't bring me into it because I'm not involved.
Yeah, up in New Hampshire, the very tip of Maine area. Very tip of Maine, they close in 3 minutes and 20 seconds.
Oh, they're
Oh,
giving
yeah.
just the tip, huh?
Well,
Yeah,
Right.
there's a town in, that's,
just
that
the
just
tip.
voted. There's a town in New Hampshire that just voted 3 for Trump,
3 to 3.
3 for Harris.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
Dixville,
talked about it
Notch.
this morning.
Dixville, Notch, New Hampshire.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
but
talked about that this
it's-
morning.
It's only 6 o'clock.
That's the
over
only
there.
place that's close.
It's only
Hey.
6 o'clock over there.
Yeah,
Hey,
but this
Mark.
is all the way the eastern part of the United States, eastern part.
Yeah, well, I thought. Yeah, that's it's
Uh,
6 o'clock on the East Coast.
Yeah, but they
I
might
actually-
be closing because that's all the people they have to do it. So,
Well,
Yeah.
in New Hampshire, it was only 6 people that won town.
because you get scheduled, I don't know. Can you go?
Yeah, we know
you
that.
get-
We spoke about that this afternoon, Andrew.
Yeah.
But we're on about the fact that the polls are closing in 4 minutes, which is an hour early.
There's a couple places in Pennsylvania are extending their hours because they
Yeah.
had technical difficulties. One, the scanner,
Here we go.
and
Already starting.
the scanner.
that started
wasn't
already.
working.
Andrew,
What?
Andrew, turn your chair
Yeah.
around, face the door, think about what you've done.
I wasn't talking about what
You've just
what
set
Ann-
Joe off. Joe's lining up his ammunition on the table right now. I'll fucking have these bastards.
It's going good, Dusty. No, they're already started, huh? There we
Yep.
go. That's going to be challenged.
Oh,
Well,
he's
they've
on.
already, they did a lawsuit on it this morning to get it extended. The Republicans did. Because
Just-
it's a Republican area. And the Democrats came in and did a lawsuit also to extend it.
Justin, please pay your attention to the chat. You've been asked a question.
Yeah, I just answered him.
Were you not listening?
No, he said it just
Oh,
popped up.
Justin,
I said
he
it's going
asked
good.
how is work?
And I said
Finished.
it's going good.
Justin, how is work?
Shut up.
We need answers,
How's the work,
Justin.
Justin?
I'll fucking shut this live stream down. Keep it up.
Try it. Come on, try it, bitch.
Joe, what do you say about that new storm, Raphael?
It's gonna be a tropical storm when it gets to us.
You know what I say about
We're gonna get wet
Raphael?
Sunday.
It's already gone through, Don.
Yeah, but you know what I say about Storm Raphael?
That's a different storm.
Why did they let it come across the border? I'm sure it didn't have a passport.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there it is.
Not Raphael's chocolate.
Mm,
As I heard,
Oh.
Raphael
Yeah,
could
they
hit
are.
either.
Uh,
They are the little coconut balls.
It ain't going to be nothing but a tropical
Oh.
storm anyway.
But it's gonna
Yeah.
hit anywhere from Alabama
No,
to
no.
Joe's house.
It's gonna go
Yeah.
past me. What are you talking about?
The worst
it.
thing
I'm
Joe's
gonna-
going to face is a little bit of flooding, but he'll be all right.
We might not even
This-
get that because it depends on, it's gonna be low going underneath us.
Hey, Joe, what do you think about the election so far?
Paul?
Nothing to think about yet.
There's nothing to think yet.
Don't make me shut this
Uh,
stream down as well.
At the moment,
I
we're just in
know-
limbo.
I know who Paul Murray voted for.
No one cares.
Who's that?
We all know who Paul Murray voted for.
Who's that?
I think he voted for Trump.
You're right, because I can't stand that mealy mouth salad talking Kamala.
Hey guys,
Camelot. Camelot.
hey guys, whoever you voted for doesn't matter. It's your own opinion, your own choice.
Yeah.
Well, I did message Dusty this morning and told him, I know you don't like voting, but I think you should anyway. But he didn't respond to me. He read it though. I saw it. I saw his little icon move down and look at it.
First one to end.
Dusty, what is your response?
Dusty, you're not allowed to say it's rigged. That's Warren's.
Oh God.
Only Warren's allowed to say that it's rigged.
Dusty was too busy playing with his vacuum in the room.
Gesundheit.
Told you not to disturb me when I'm trying to clean my room.
Jody. Someone's giving you a concerted emojis.
Elvis isn't in the election, Jody.
Oh, how do you know?
How'd y'all get metal chopsticks from?
Metal chopsticks.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, Kelsey.
No, no.
or
Is
Aubrey just
Raphael
wanted
bringing
to
the rest
hand
of
them
the Ninja
Yeah.
Turtle?
Plastic ones and wooden ones.
Yeah, these are actually metal ones.
Wow.
He thought you were getting hacked. From Dusty.
Dusty, yeah.
Dusty. Raphael has had a major falling out with Donald Tello.
Raphael, who?
And Michelangelo.
Talking about the turtles.
Ninja.
Oh, the turtle.
I think you remember those, what was it, 4 or 5 Ninja Turtles?
4.
I had a
Rough-
King Trump this morning when I
Raphael, Donatello,
Uh,
Michelangelo, and they were all Italian Renaissance painters.
help me here, Joe. They came
it
out in
Leonardo?
what, the 80s?
What is that?
The Ninja Turtles, they came out in what, the 80s?
Hey, Mark, read the chat.
Yeah, I think so.
Jody put something in there for you.
Thought it was like 84 or something like that.
Yeah.
My question is, as you're all voting,
Wrong shots.
right? As you guys are all voting for Trump, am I allowed to do a Trump?
No, we don't want them.
He said, no, we don't want him.
Hey,
I was waiting for it.
if you get caught doing Trump, that'll be a triple X.
Uh-oh.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
there we
send
go.
that to you there, David, so you can print it. That's Trump Rushmore.
Trump
Yeah.
Rushmore.
Look at that.
Yeah, just send me the
Who's the guy
one
with the
without
bad
Trump on it, and I'll
toupee?
put him on myself. Because he needs some.
Who's the one on the second one from the right?
Not a
Bad-
waste of
oh, the
time,
bad toupee
Dusty.
right there. Over,
I have
over.
no idea who the hell they are.
I'll be
I know
honest.
3 of them.
Well,
I know 4 of them. I don't
Roosevelt
know
is
them.
Roosevelt is one of them.
Right here. That's Roosevelt, Lincoln. I think that's Washington. Is
Yep.
that Washington Jefferson?
Lincoln doesn't look like Lincoln.
That looks like Lincoln.
It looks like a skeleton with a bad toupee.
ah,
Now, Sarah came up to me. She said, did you see if there was another name on the ticket for a sheriff? And I said, yeah. His name was, he ain't going to be the fucking sheriff. Fuck that motherfucker. I didn't even look at his name. I didn't even attempt to look to see who the dude was. I just fucking marked Grady. I was like, nah, fuck that. You ain't getting his job.
was it Constitutional Party?
Yeah, tell me how many
No,
votes he gets.
the other, I don't know. I didn't look at it. I saw there was a second name. I was like, fuck you, you're not Grady, and I marked Grady's name.
Jim. What's going on, Jim?
Hey, Cleo.
You see, the trouble is,
Yeah.
Dusty, that
Yeah,
is
so-
the reason why you
We're
have
gonna make up a
no
lot of
right
sandwich?
to moan
Yeah.
when the wrong person gets in.
You hungry?
Well, this is my thing, Mark, and I've said this a million
little
times before. Is if you and a million other people have that same attitude, that's a million votes lost right there.
Yeah.
And there's
Yep.
way more people than a million people that have that attitude of
And
it doesn't
Oh,
make
yeah.
a difference.
Definitely.
they're having record
Wait.
numbers of people vote this year compared
Like
to
I said,
2020.
on average, we used to have about this year. We obviously don't know the full tally yet, but on average, we'd have probably about 160 million people vote, maybe 170, somewhere in there. That was
Jim?
And
from
yet
both
there's only
sides.
120 million living there.
Justin, Jim has an acquiring mind about the Ninja Turtles.
What
Fuck,
is
am I
it?
some kind of Ninja Turtle expert? What?
He
Fisherman.
said, "Are Ninja Turtles real?"
Of course they are.
Yeah, they are.
Of
Yes,
course,
sir.
I can pick up a turtle and I can ninja kick it at you.
In the same way that Father Christmas is real, the Easter Bunny is real, Superman
Oh,
is
hell
real,
no.
Spider-Man
Easter
is
Bunny
real.
used to be real. He was in my backyard one night. We had rabbit stew.
Did you see what Vance had to say on Sunday?
The Easter
No.
Bunny, we celebrate the Easter Bunny every year because he died in a horrific helicopter crash for our sins.
Vance said we are taking out the garbage. The garbage name is Kamala Harris.
There you go, David.
Now, I mean, you
That's
do
the
what you
US
want, Dusty,
population
but
right there, 333.
Yeah, but is that
22.
Yeah, but I've got to ask the question: is that
There's
living
being a
people?
Is that what?
Is that living people or people that voted?
No, that's living people.
Oh,
I got a question on that. Is that citizens?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. The U.S. population is citizens.
Yeah,
You
but
sure?
that was the last census was done, what?
2022.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's nearly doubled since then.
Yeah, because
Good-
Paul
good.
got the little thing to do the census.
Well,
I
the thing
guarantee you they
is,
got
the
at
reason
least
it's
5 more
almost
million
doubled is
that aren't.
because of all the illegal aliens.
Exactly. That was what I meant.
Yeah, but my whole point is though is only about half the country actually votes. Like there's another 100 and so million that don't do any voting.
Because
Now, I'm
there's
gonna say this. I'm gonna say this right now. And y'all, everybody can just get off the chat if they don't agree with me. But Trump would not lose this election if the Christian vote went out and voted.
If what?
If the Christian vote went out and voted, they've got to vote biblical principles, and they would never vote for Harris with abortions and everything else. They're
No,
not
they wouldn't.
supposed to. If they all went out and voted like they're supposed to, Trump it would be the biggest turnout you ever see in your life.
Well, the thing that really
But
ticks
they
me
don't.
off about the whole thing is how they twist everything around. It's like I have never seen anybody with a brain say that they would let a woman bleed to death because she needed an abortion to save her life. I've never seen
Right.
that.
And then today, the guy from Arizona, the
It
senator
has
from
happened.
Arizona, was saying the reason that Trump is going to lose in Arizona is because he's taking away women's rights. Like this, and she kept saying he's not taking away anything. The state, y'all are voting on that tonight. Your
That's right.
citizens of your state are voting on this. Well, Trump caused it. No, he put it back to the states. The states, your citizens are
This
making a
is the
decision
thing.
on abortion.
This is the thing. Out of the top 10, if you take all the top issues that are an issue
That's
in
way
the
down on the
country,
bottom.
that is like minimal. Like, but that's the one thing that so many people are voting for. And it's like,
Yeah.
that's not even a major problem we have right now. We
And
got
they're
like
saying
5 or
he's-
6 other problems that are major that need to be taken care of.
And
before we
they're
worry about
calling
fucking
abortion,
abortion.
reproduction rights. Has nothing to do with reproduction. So it's like,
Brenda, who's got 30% inflation?
would that be us, Joe?
Yeah, that would be
probably.
us.
No, your
Yeah.
inflation's only about 8%, isn't it?
No.
Inflation might be, got up to 9%, but we have
inflation's-
items that have gone up 30%. Eggs
That's
are up 50%.
Yeah,
Bread is up
and-
30%.
And the government has been manipulating those figures.
No.
Right.
Our
inflation
inflation went up
inflation-
to
whoa, whoa, whoa,
11%
wait a minute, Andrew.
during COVID, and it's 2% now.
Inflation,
No.
since Obama started in
No.
office, inflation
No.
has gone up.
No.
Until Trump.
Got nothing to do
Stop
with
you
that.
again. Inflation's gone up across the world due to conflicts across the world, right?
Yeah,
It started
and
with
COVID.
in Ukraine and it spiraled. Also, inflation's gone up not because of your politicians, but because of greedy companies like Kraft,
Yeah.
like
Well, it's also energy costs. Energy costs is what drives inflation the most.
TJ!
DJ.
What's that?
Oh,
And
come
the
Now,
reason
When
why,
Donald Trump was in office, it
It's
was
because if-
1.9%.
yeah,
DJ.
actually it was as
2%.
low as 1.4% at one time.
Yeah.
Is it
One
What-
question
what
for
is-
TJ.
what I'm
Did you
saying-
vote?
Yeah, TJ
what-
voted.
Yeah, yes, I did vote. Yes.
Yes.
But no, what I'm
And-
saying is inflation, the main driver for inflation is, especially in the US, is energy costs. Because if
Yeah.
fuel goes up,
Yeah.
then it raises the prices of everything.
exactly.
You know what Kentucky's results are?
Right across the. But also, your inflation at this moment in time is 2.40%, which is lower than us.
No, it's not. We're on 2%.
No, our inflation's at 2.8.
Stop. Well, Kentucky's
Well,
in right now.
wasn't last
One
week.
county in
That-
Kentucky's in.
It always goes up in September, and
It probably
October.
went up because of the budget last week.
Well, and the
TJ,
bad,
what are
the,
we-
the,
Stop.
I'm
talking.
eating some cheese curds from Culver's.
right, our current inflation is 3.1%, but it's predicted to drop to 2.2% next Thursday, thanks to the budget.
But the thing
Hey.
is, too, is Biden and Kamala started implementing Trump era policies over the last 2 months
Yeah,
because some of them actually worked really well. And so they were trying to make the economy look, and it was a way to make things look a little better at the last minute.
and
Your
she signed
economy-
off on the Inflation Reduction
Your
Act.
economy is
that
doing
started
better than
all of this.
anyone.
Well, the U.S. economy's always done better than everyone since 1896 or whatever. Since we've had the biggest,
1890s or so.
we've always been the biggest economy, so we're always going to do.
No, you're the biggest economy, but
Yes, but-
growth wise, your
We've
economy.
always been the biggest
recently-
growth.
No. Your economy's only recently returned to a positive growth, and now it's outgrowing everybody again.
But that's what I'm saying, though, because if the U.S. economy does shit, everybody does shit.
That's
I
because
mean, we're 32% of the world's GDP.
But
But 4
But
years
just-
ago, your economy was behind ours.
let's not forget China owns a piece of the United States.
So does a
Andrew?
lot of other countries.
Andrew,
Okay,
turn
two-
around, face the door, think about what you've done.
Listen up.
Don't even bring China into this.
Okay, Joe. Joe's
and-
got
Go
the
for
floor.
Joe.
Joe's got the floor.
In
Go for Joe.
Kentucky, 2% of the votes in, Trump's at 58% to Kamala's 40%. And another place, he's 70%, that's in Indiana, 70% to her 27%. And that's just with 1% in coming in. But that's how it's gonna be all night.
Now, I've got a question. How did he know? Because they haven't
Because
counted
they're
the
coming
votes
in
yet.
already.
Or
They've been,
Some
they've
of
been
them
No,
closed
it's-
already.
they don't
Because
wait
they're-
until the end, David, to count. They count
These
as they
early
come in.
votes.
I thought
Um,
certain states they had to wait until after an
Very
hour
few,
after
very
the
few,
close.
very
Yeah,
few.
a few
states.
states do.
So when,
Arizona
when,
does.
when do we actually find out who's gonna be running this damn country?
Sometime
Uh,
late
11
at
at
night,
night.
first thing in the morning.
this
have
week,
any of the counts done.
There
Last
is no
all
set
the-
time. It all depends on how fast the states get their
Don't-
votes in.
Yeah, don't worry, TJ. We'll be putting you in your chair and wheeling you into the White House in the morning.
I'm predicting in some states it'll be a week.
I'm predicting a riot.
It's going to be
I predict a riot.
That's the one.
all right.
Because they in certain states they brought in more additional cybersecurity because they were predicting cyber attacks today.
Jim, I would. It really doesn't matter which side gets in as far as the China thing goes, because both sides. Trump is more anti-China than the Democrats are. Why do you think he wants to put a shit ton of tariffs and shit on them?
They started it. So how's dinner, TJ?
It's good. I got some chicken, some old chicken strips.
Edward, yes, but I honestly do not believe those exit polls are always accurate.
So what? Chicken strips
Polls are never accurate.
or chicken
The exit
gizzard?
poll.
Guys, right, we've worked out a new way you can decide who's going to run your country.
Toss a coin.
Now, you
Toss
get
a
two
coin.
mascots and you do this. On your march, get set, go.
Man, that's got to be like so hard doing that shit. And,
Dude, just cheating. They fucking yanked him out.
Good night, Donald.
Look at him pulling the guy out.
Just on frontier.
There you go. That's how we'll run it.
David,
But the
it's a knockout.
No,
The
that's
reason-
not just Deepdale
Just
Duck and
don't
Bertie B. They
scared.
were crazy in the day.
Yeah, but anyway, I hate polls because they're never accurate unless you can get
Yeah.
every single person in a country to respond to a poll. You can't never get accurate numbers for that because news stations all the time put out polls and they'll say, who do you think is going to be the next president? And 2,000 people will respond, but then they'll go on air and they'll word it as 58% of all Americans. No, it was 58% of the 2,000 people.
So
Fucking same thing.
who has gotten this cell phone poll on who they're going to vote or who they want to vote for?
I haven't seen anything on my cell phone, so
Have you, TJ?
No, I haven't seen anything. No.
better off not answering those because you don't know
Um,
where they're coming from and they're just
Yeah.
harvesting data.
Did you get
So-
one of them?
I didn't get one, but my uncle did.
I just
But they
got
were
the
looking for
Facebook one.
somebody else. They were looking for somebody else, but since they had them
No.
online,
All they're doing is harvesting data so they can try to build something off of it. Your best bet is just ignore them and tell them to fuck off. Don't worry about it.
well, he did. After about 15 minutes, he told him to go fuck off.
15 minutes.
Fuck off, later.
Yes. It was a long questionnaire poll.
Like I said, because it's some company or organization out there that's trying to harvest data for either some kind of algorithm or something they're trying to do. And every time somebody answers them, it just helps them out. So your best bet is if YouTube or any social media or anybody asks you a question like that, you don't answer it. You just ignore it.
But
Because you're
I'm in
just
the
feeding
UK,
into
so
it.
I answered it.
So you did vote in your election, right, David?
No, I got asked if I
No.
was in the US election this morning by Facebook.
Because the
I said,
U.S.
yes.
election
Oh.
is being covered everywhere around the world
Oh
right now.
god. Look at every outlet they're covering some
Yeah,
angle.
but Andrew, you can't tell anyone. I voted in the UK and TJ voted 16 times. Just because we wanted a different sticker every time.
Well, and the
Yeah.
biggest thing why a lot of countries are also watching it too is because, depending on the election and how it goes, that can really sway the markets and
Oh
affect
yeah.
economies that way too. So I understand why a lot of other people in other countries get so invested in the U.S. elections because it can affect their countries in some
Yeah.
way, shape, or form.
TJ
I'm wait,
found his neighbourhood, asking his neighbours if they were going to vote and if they had an election form. And if they said they weren't going to vote, he said, "Can I have that?"
Because you'll see people in other countries holding rallies for presidential candidates, and it's like that's as much investment that they can have in it because they can't vote for them or anything. But these people will be holding rallies in other countries. It's like Jesus,
Yeah,
It's
pack it
like
in.
they're that. Matter of fact, one of the protests you guys had in the UK a few months back, there was a bunch of people out there waving Trump flags and shit at one of the protests. I saw the bunch. I was watching them.
Right, before you go
No,
any further on, no. Before you go any further on that, right? That's because over here, Donald Trump is tagged with the far right. Yeah.
Well, I
They
don't.
They will tag on to anything. If they think somebody is far right, they were going to wave their banners and flags or whatever.
Well,
That's what it was.
the guy I was watching was doing a live stream. He was American. He was live streaming it, so I was watching it in live. And their reasoning behind it was because they thought Donald Trump would be able to sway some kind of immigration problem you guys were having over there. Was what they kept saying.
Whoa. Donald Trump couldn't sway a fucking piece of paper over here. Right?
Well, like I
I'm
said,
sorry.
that was I'm not trying to argue with you over
No,
it.
but
I'm just saying that was
that's
what they
the
were
level-
saying.
But that's my point, right? That's the level of
That's funny.
intelligence that these people that was rioting, they weren't protesters. right? The protest
Well, the
happened,
people
the
I
protest-
was watching weren't
They were
rioting, they
rioting.
were just protesting.
Well, I saw
They
a
weren't
clip-
breaking anything or nothing, they were just walking around chatting stuff.
I saw an interview with Kamala Harris and some interviewer from one of the other outlets. The interviewer was Muslim. She at one point she asked Kamala about Gaza and what she could do about Gaza. Kamala, in usual form, didn't answer about Gaza, but instead starts talking about bacon.
TJ, sorry,
What?
Andrew.
Mowing the lawn.
Andrew,
Bacon.
right?
Yes.
She is the vice
really
president.
good.
She has
Muslims
no
don't eat
say on what goes on in Gaza at this moment in time. However,
Right.
the sensitive nature of it, she couldn't answer that question anyway, right? Because it's your whole country's security strategy that she could fuck up. That's why she answered it.
She could have at least gave us
This is how they do it. No, this is how politicians do it. When they get asked a question of a sensitive nature, instead of answering it, they deflect it.
Look at Kamala
Muslims
Harris and
don't
word
speak-
salad. See what you get, David.
It's just the way it is. They have to deflect it because she's not in a position to say anything.
Yeah, but she should have picked something better than bacon.
I know.
I mean,
No, but what I'm
talking,
saying
talking
is,
to a Muslim about bacon.
I know.
Why?
It's
What's wrong with
like,
bacon?
really?
no. See, but that's the
Muslims
thing
aren't allowed
is,
to eat bacon.
you can answer it because you can have an already set policy that you're going to want to go by beforehand. So there's no reason why you can't give out a
Why would you play your
detailed
hand?
plan. Because that's how you win people over, so they know what your
No.
policies are.
When you've got a stream conflict,
Trump
like in
doesn't
Middle
deflect
East,
when he's asked questions. He'll give you a straight answer.
yeah, but Trump was the one that posted on X or Twitter that he wants to pick a fight with bloody North Korea. Yeah,
And what did North Korea do? They
Doesn't
invited
matter.
him over to walk across the border because they knew he wasn't going to fuck around.
Well, at some point, Trump's going to have a serious talk with Vladimir Putin. And then there's going to be a talk with the head of North Korea. And then North Korea is going to withdraw troops from Russia.
Well, no, we can't say that's what's going to happen. That's
Putin,
his plan.
Putin
Well,
will not.
that's my prediction.
exactly. It's your prediction, not what's going to happen.
Because I've heard North Korea has over 20,000 troops in Russia. near the
That's
Ukraine.
that's not a conspiracy. The State Department has actually come out and said something already about that.
Brenda, we're glad to have you here no matter what.
Russia have already had way more than 20,000 troops killed.
TJ, Jim is asking, what are you eating?
Last
Oh,
estimate I
these
had
are-
was over 100,000.
Nutty bars.
Or is that from Halloween?
No, this is from the
Walgreens.
store.
It's from his
But-
fridge this morning.
But the State Department did put out a statement a few days ago about the North Korean troops. So that's
Yes,
not
we
some
we
kind
already
of
know that's
conspiracy.
happening.
That's 100% true. Now with the numbers, they're just kind of guessing. They don't really know them. I mean,
But
but they
I-
know
I-
for sure it is happening.
But I have heard that these said troops from North Korea, they're undertrained.
Those said
and
troops from North
underprepared.
Korea are going to get their fucking asses kicked because they have no experience at all.
I
Not
agree.
just that, right? Some of those said troops, right, will have been wanting to get out of North Korea for a long time, and they've just been shipped over to Russia, and Russia have gone, get onto that battlefield, and they're free to go wherever they want. They'll be like, yeah, see you later, toodaloo, bye.
A lot of them troops
Uh,
will be 18 years old because they've still got conscription over there.
And we all know conscripted troops are the worst troops to have.
Is
Because
that
they're not
Mountain
there
Dew?
under their own. They're not there under their own
McCoy.
understanding of what they're
nice.
doing. They're forced there, which you get a lot of people that will desert and everything else because of it. You'll get desertion and everything else.
Well, yeah,
Russia
what-
was already having issues with their own troops doing that.
Yeah, this is what I was saying. If you send in North Korean troops over the border, right, and they want a better life in the West, then they're just gonna send to fight, and then they're gonna come up against the Ukrainians, and they're gonna go, "Oh, have my gun," and then
Yeah, they're going to purposely
over.
surrender, or they'll go to another border. They'll go to like, one of the NATO borders, and they'll just surrender at the border,
exactly.
or purposely walk across so they'll get arrested. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's stupid. They're not going to do it. That is not going to help Russia at all. At the end of the day, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Desperate times call for desperate
Yeah,
measure.
Yeah.
Or tough measures.
Well, America's already got loads of Koreans over there at college playing golf.
They used to have loads of crayons, but they've been eating them.
Mm.
We have a bunch of Vietnamese as well.
There's not that many Vietnamese playing golf.
Yeah, he's talking about
True.
playing in golf,
Mm.
Yeah.
not just populations of random people. Because we have people from every country in the world over here.
Yeah.
Whether they be small
Right.
amounts or large amounts.
Uh,
I don't know.
T-
There are probably some you haven't got any, but not that
TJ, Jim said nutty bars. What that?
Oh, nutty bars? You never heard of a nutty bar before? It's like it's kind of like a Reese's in a way. It's like peanut butter and chocolate.
It's a chocolate.
Yeah, but it's a lot more mild over. It's more like a wafer with chocolate, Jim.
Yeah.
It's like
It's
a
a
peanut
blue
butter
ribbon.
wafer with chocolate.
sounds like a blue ribbon to me.
Hey, he said
Yeah.
too many nuts gives you stones.
Yeah, what it is it's like a light peanut butter
Is that
wafer, kind
Yeah.
of light and flaky, and then it's
Yeah.
got a chocolate coating around it.
Definitely sounds
Yeah.
like ribbon.
Yeah, it's
I think-
probably the same fucking thing, to be honest
Yeah.
with you.
I think Kit Kat would also be considered a wafer with chocolate on it. Wouldn't it?
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
the best ones are the Kinder bars. Those things are fucking
I've not-
delicious.
Oh yeah,
I
they're nice.
don't think I've ever had one of those before.
I'm sure they sell them in Walgreens. Get one and try it, dude. You'll love it. Those are the most
Yeah.
lightest, airy
I-
tasting candy bar you'll ever eat.
Kinder nuts something.
Reese's all the way.
Reese's, hell yeah. I love Reese's.
That was like that guy I was arguing with over in frickin' Sean's Geeksvana's channel, the dude from England. He was like, "You guys can't
Jim.
even get Kinder eggs over here." I was like, "Yeah, we don't have the traditional Kinder eggs, but we have Kinder eggs."
Yeah.
Now-
That's our federal law.
Are,
Our federal
actually,
law
like,
says we can't have toys inside of food. So what it is you have the Kinder egg on one side in a plastic container, and on the other side the toys in
Yeah,
there.
they're
by
called
itself.
Kinder Joys. We get them over here as well.
Yeah, the Kinder Joy eggs. TJ
Yeah.
would love those. They got little toys in there and everything, keep him busy for hours.
yeah, toy.
TJ will probably eat the toy.
I imagine TJ as a kid getting
Now-
pissed on the Cracker Jack box. Don't have a
He
toy.
loves them toys.
Yeah.
Does anybody know what kind of cake Black
Where's
Forest
my
cake is?
sticker? Where's my little prize in the jacket box?
Cracker
What kind of cake
Jacks.
is Black Forest cake anyway?
Yeah, Cracker Jacks. Yeah.
Jim's about to eat Black Forest cake. Whatever that is.
Schwalde Kirsch. Ugh. Black Forest
Oh,
Gatter.
Black Forest cake.
It's chocolate and cherry.
Ah. That's a good combo. That sounds like a big cake there, Jim.
Oh, I love the chocolate covered kid cherries during Christmas time.
It's a
So
German.
good.
Jim.
Those, dude, I gotta watch those during Christmas time, man. I'll get myself sick eating those damn things.
I don't like this getting dark early thing, guys. It's kind of weird.
The what the
Well, then
marathon?
go home.
I know. I know. I wish I could.
You're the boss
who-
now. Shut it down and go home.
I know.
Just go in there and be like,
who-
I'm closing the store early. I got shit to do.
Yeah.
wants-
I
who
don't want
wants
to be
to-
here no more. I got more important shit to do than do this.
Wants to put it in order to reverse daylight savings.
Do what, Mark?
You mean the glass-aged maraschino cherries? The ones
Yeah,
that
those.
like been boiled in sugar.
Yeah, and then they got
Those are
that
good.
chocolate coating around them.
Ooh.
Yeah, those
Oh,
things are good.
We can get them without.
Edward,
Well,
Edward, where did you find that?
Yeah, you can buy them in jars over here too, Mark, if you want to put them like on
Holy
ice
cannoli.
cream or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know those
really?
little at Walmart, those chocolate covered cherries you buy for like
That's what
$1
I was
something.
talking about.
Those are them, right? Yeah, my
All right,
ex-wife, that's her favorite.
All right, come to the camera, Joe. Focus.
I was listening to somebody. I was
Focus.
listening to somebody. But my ex-wife loves those dark chocolate ones, and every Christmas I send her a box to let her know what she's missing.
Does she send you your favorite in return?
But she don't say, she didn't even say thank you.
All right, guys, gotta go.
Hmm.
We'll see y'all in the morning.
Bye,
Which-
TJ.
Adios.
But
Yeah,
TJ, that was the guy calling me that's spending all his money on pictures. He showed me a picture he just got made from a picture somebody sent him. His nephew sent him that they took with the cell phone. He wanted to. He tried to crop it into 11 by 14. It's got a white edge. I said, yeah, it doesn't crop that way. You got to do special work on it. And he said, well, I need some canvas prints done. I said, well, the canvas print he wants done is going to cost me like $40 to make. And he says, yeah, they're like $85 at Walgreens. He said, so 85 is a good price. And he wants like 5 of them.
Dude, you need to just
Oh,
like
no.
quit. Just be his private photographer.
yeah.
I'm telling you, he's up to almost $3,000.
That's what I'm saying. Just go
Well,
be his private photographer. Be like, you want me to just follow you around all day and take pictures?
That's just in 2 months.
What's he gonna do with $3,000 worth of pictures?
He's making them for his house, making for his son for a collection that's playing football, and then the sister, the only sister that him and they're real close, he's making a set for her.
Hey, he's gonna make one of those creepy
Ah.
walls at his house. It looks like a memorial wall,
Yeah,
like his son died or something.
yeah. But wait, we were talking just now, and he said something. I said, hold on, you know him? Tyrus, you know the big wrestler? He
Tyrus?
says, yeah,
From
Tyrus.
Fox
He's
News?
friends with Tyrus. He says, yeah, he lives right over in Sanctuary. I go over there and help him with his reptiles all the time. I said, oh, hell, I got to come see that. He
Yeah,
says, well, when he comes back into town, I'll call you.
Because I have heard he does have snakes.
Yeah, he's got all kind of reptiles, all kind of different things. And then he said, yeah, they're gonna when deer season's coming, when it comes in, they're gonna have Tyrus is gonna go out to his. He said up in Franklinton, he's got a deer lease. He said, so we're gonna go up there. He said, I'll invite you up with us.
What you need to do is try to hook up a job and say, hey, I'll do some photos of your animals for you.
I didn't think
I'm
a snake
telling you,
was a reptile.
Ice
cream.
cream.
I got some. I got some for the night.
Oh,
Did you eat any actual food today? Because every time I've seen you on camera, you've been eating junk food.
Yeah, that's all he eats.
Food is food. All right, Paul.
A lot of whipped cream.
Yep.
well, the other day it was Krispy Kreme donuts.
It was what you call it this morning.
You see,
That's what
I'm
I
with-
said.
Right. Well,
Hey,
no, I'm
Andrew,
with
wash your mouth out. It's not Krispy Kreme. It's Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons, I'm sorry. I got the brand mixed up.
Yeah. Also, I'm with Paul. If you're eating whipped cream, you can't get it stuck in your teeth.
That's right.
I
Oh, you
can't.
used to
I
tell
can't
the
talk.
girls, too.
I can't talk.
There you go.
That's what I used
Honey-
to tell all the girls, David.
Honey bun?
Yeah, I got me some ice cream. I'm gonna put that in the microwave for about 15 seconds
Tom.
and throw the ice cream on top of it. later.
Food is food, says the vegetarian, Donald said.
That's mud ball.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna make me some bologna and cheese vegetarian sandwiches.
All I think about when I hear you two
Only
talking about food is my
vegetarian.
cousin Vinny.
Yeah.
Don't you know
The
there's
gri-
an ongoing cholesterol problem in the country? As he's dumping a big ass thing of lard on the grill.
Yeah. And then he made a grip. Yeah, that's funny.
Microwave.
All right, guys, I'm off. I'll catch you all tomorrow.
Bye,
Where
Justin.
you headed?
You should say that too.
Going to lay down. I got to get up early again.
Oh, that's
Mhm.
right.
Hold on, man.
But I'll see y'all in the morning.
We didn't get
We're not gonna
around
miss
to
you,
how to go
Justin.
this afternoon.
Do what?
How'd the bus duty go this afternoon?
Fine. Oh, you're making Philly cheesesteaks? Oh, you suck, Donald. Sounds good.
Oh, Don.
Dude, I get the ones from the one from Publix. It's a Philly cheesesteak with onions and peppers. And then they put the
It was TJ, was it?
Southwest sauce on it. Oh, it's so good.
Trying to get him sacked.
What kind of money do they get for that?
Tuppence.
What are you talking about? For the sub?
Yeah.
I think it's like $9 or $10 or something. I don't know. It's a foot long sub, but they make it fresh right there. They cut the meat and everything.
Now, what do you do? Cut it in half and share it?
I usually get a whole one and then I put half in the. I usually eat half at dinner time, and then if I'm up late, I might eat the other half. If not, I'll eat it the next day.
Ooh, Donald. Are
I
you
like
cooking
But
there,
that
Donald?
Southwest sauce that that Publix and like Subway have is really good on a Philly cheesesteak. It's got just a little bit of spice.
I'm getting a
to it.
little bit worried for Donald
Why?
because Justin said Donald sucks, right? And I don't know how Justin would know that. And Andrew's going, "Ooh, Donald."
Because I know what Donald's doing.
I
Donald's
use
not
white
using-
American cheese.
He's using
I think
American
Andrew's
cheese.
got a secret camera in Donald's house.
White American, not a Swiss cheese? Justin?
No, I use white American.
Because there's
Is-
two
Is
places.
there different taste between white and yellow cheese?
Yes. And there are different other colours too.
Fuck's sake, Paul, you need to you start eating more than just Boston creams and friggin' ice cream.
Every
Yeah, how you never had cheese before.
every cheese is different, Paul.
You owned a damn pizza parlor, like multiple of them. You should know what cheese looks like and tastes like.
He can't eat the cheese in the pizza parlors for the customers.
There's only one chocolate bar, kind of the right size in this bag.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
see,
there's two.
Tim's issue was Tim wanted to do it with provolone when he was making them like 6 months ago over in Australia. But every place he went to, he could not find provolone anywhere. So I told him, I said, try white American. Because he was able to get that over there, and he got that, and he really liked it. He said it was really good.
See?
What happened there?
But anyway,
You
I'm
know
out.
the
I'll catch y'all later.
You know your
Thank you,
cheeses, Justin.
I'll see y'all tomorrow morning.
Okay, Justin, take care.
Later.
Hey, Justin.
Because there are two restaurants in Philadelphia right across the street from each other that make Philly cheesesteak sandwiches. One uses Philly cheese. One uses Cheese Whiz. The other uses American or provolone cheese.
Oh, this is our choice now. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to have a
You'd be stuck. There's about 300 different types of cheese in the UK.
then I owe you a chocolate bar.
Okay.
And both restaurants claim they invented the Philly cheesesteak.
No. I
Well,
don't-
Philadelphia cheese, it comes in that block and it's soft,
We had
Isn't that what's supposed to be on a Philly cheesesteak?
minute steaks.
What the proper cheese is, I'm not sure because there's been several iterations.
The proper cheese is the one that you like.
Yeah.
Some
Cheese,
just don't cook very well.
What are you doing to
The-
me?
the
Reckon
cheese
that.
that you like and the cheese that you can get.
What that? Laura's just come in with a big selection box pack of chocolate that you were supposed to give out to kids at Halloween. She bought it from Tesco, so it's reduced. Just piled it all on my table. Like I'm not going to be able to eat it all. Saying.
What is it? Celebrations.
No, it come with flakes, swirls, trumps, and fudges in it.
And my favourite, Curly Whirly.
Oh, and a curly one.
Mm.
I had a curly whirly last week. Yeah. They are small now.
What do you think
Yeah.
of David? What do you think of smoked Gouda?
A what?
Gouda.
Smoked Gouda?
Gouda.
No, Gouda. It's Dutch cheese. It's nice.
You wouldn't eat it.
It's no good to me.
It's
Dal said, smoked Gouda.
Andrew. It's not pronounced Gouda. It's pronounced
Oh,
Gouda.
It is over
some-
here.
Some here do
Yeah, well,
pronounce
you're
it Gouda.
Dutch. It's Dutch. and
Remember, Mark, they can't
Gouda.
they can't even pronounce water.
Water.
David, listen to people
Don't
from
encourage 'em.
Massachusetts pronounce water. Water.
God
Bubbler.
knows they pronounce
Like a
Winsley.
cat.
The water in my jar don't taste like what it oughta.
I mean, can you imagine them trying to pronounce, pronounce Caerphilly or Wensleydale?
They probably call it Winsleydale.
Yeah,
Philly.
yeah, Caerphilly. You wouldn't say Caerphilly if you saw how it was spelt.
Some of the voting closes in 15 minutes.
And the next set closes in 2.5 hours. 9 o'clock.
Night, everybody. I like none of them said good night to me.
I
Don't blame
still,
them.
I still don't think
Good
you
night,
can
Laura.
Blue Stilton.
Don't encourage Andrew.
Although Lancashire cheese comes pretty close.
Here you go. I got North Shore bologna sandwich. Fried bologna sandwich.
What a load of baloney.
You probably know the correct answer. What is the proper cheese for Philly cheese sandwich? Philly cheesesteak.
Who
One of them's
should
Cheese
put
Whiz.
up with?
Stop it. Cheese Whiz at that one restaurant. I don't know what they use in the other one. Probably a provolone.
Because you've heard there's two restaurants. One uses Cheese Whiz and the other uses like American or something.
Well,
It might be
cheese
American.
probably Cheese Whiz probably still has American cheese in it.
Mm-hmm. Wait.
Okay, Don. Steak will get nice seared with salt and pepper. There you go, Don. That was provolone.
Night, Joe.
Night, Laura. Kentucky, 5% in, 68% to 31%.
Joe, pack it in.
I can see some. I know who is packing it in tonight.
Joe, don't make me have to repeat what Laura tells you.
So what kind
Are you
of
telling me
picture
you think your steak's going to be full of sparkles and rainbows?
do you
It might
think
be-
we're
it-
gonna
it-
see a
it might be
good
full of
picture
bullets
of who
tomorrow.
will win tomorrow?
Yeah, you're not gonna know the final figures till tomorrow morning or tomorrow sometime.
11 o'clock tonight, Paul.
Yep. But you've
Oh,
got to
the-
remember,
the
remember
15th
it's, gonna be a
recount.
bit, it's a bit like our elections over here, right?
Wait.
Guaranteed every time. Doesn't matter whether Labour are going to win or not. they always zoom off in ahead, right? And they end up with like they're all going, "Oh my God, Labour's got 17 pounds to Conservatives won," and then suddenly, like 4 a.m, it all swings round.
Well, that's when they finally get the rest of the tally.
Uh-huh.
Or the rest of the fix in.
Uh-oh.
I hope they don't find too many missing ballots.
Am I really, really busy?
How can they find the ballot if it's missing?
What
Because
happened in
after the
2020?
election, remember
After everything was
2020?
counted, they found 3 boxes of ballots, and they were 3 boxes of ballots, and they were all for Biden. Figure that one out. I think there was 30,000 ballots, and not one for Trump. Yeah, right. Indiana, 57.8 to 40.9.
I kidding.
Indiana's a Republican state.
Oh, I know. I can't wait to see Pennsylvania come out.
Ohio is Democrat, isn't it?
Wait. And I think what you call it, California, gonna shock the world.
Are Alaska and Hawaii included in this vote?
Yeah. But by the time Hawaii votes, it's over with.
Well,
Hawaii and Alaska. Yep.
But correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's like
You're wrong.
1 o'clock.
David.
It's 1 o'clock in Hawaii right now, 1 p.m.
Did you hear Andrew when he says, I might be wrong? And
Yeah.
David pipes in, you're wrong.
It's like 1:50 p.m.
Yeah, it's about 12, 13 hours behind us.
Is that accurate? 2 hours behind California?
I
For
think it's
Hawaii?
further than
3
that.
hours.
3?
3.
Okay.
3 hours to the West Coast.
So
Yeah. The East Coast is 5 hours
Oh.
behind. West
Oh.
Coast 8 hours behind us.
East Central,
Eh.
Mountain, and West Coast.
Paul, what does Paul Murray say to fried bologna with yellow mustard?
What?
Why are
A fried bologna sandwich with
Fine.
yellow mustard.
They're really red.
Yeah, no, I'm really tired. I need your
Unheard of, because I don't eat fried
And the
bologna
Buccaneers.
sandwiches with mustard, you know.
Edward put it
Fried
in the
bologna
chat.
with mayonnaise and cheddar cheese.
What on earth is bologna made out of anyway?
He-
A
Bologna.
little bit of everything.
Ed says they call him a Mexican hat.
Yeah.
We call
I've
it
never
a
heard-
bologna.
I've honestly
Yeah.
never heard of a Mexican hat.
It's called a sombrero.
I know what a sombrero is.
Well, don't say you don't know what a Mexican hat is then.
No, the drink. Not the drink, the sandwich.
Sombrero.
That's what I've heard, Don. My grandfather loved fried bologna.
It's like spam, innit?
No.
Spam is really popular in Hawaii.
Hawaii.
I think it's been popular in Hawaii since the war.
Probably since we
Yeah.
took it there, yeah. And spam is a lot more popular in Britain.
They eat a lot of like spam and pineapples in
Spam and
Hawaii right
eggs and things like that.
now. on pizza.
That's ham and pineapple.
I've never had spam on pizza. I've had Hawaiian pizza, which is ham and pineapple.
Spam's all right for making sandwiches with. It's nicer when it's fried, shallow fried like bacon.
Bologna is similar to mortadella.
Bologna's flat hot dogs.
Yeah. It's one way to put it. What do you think, Paul?
So it's just chopped pork.
Paul can't get his head around the cream, so be quiet.
So spam is chopped pork as well.
Whole different flavor though.
Mm.
See, Edward and Don are on the same page.
But spam is pink and is bologna sort of like off-white.
I think there's different kinds of bologna, aren't there?
It's a load of old baloney.
Several.
Well. Oh, Laura, I've nearly eaten all the chocolate now, you muppet.
How's the chocolate, Laura?
She won't know. She left it all on my table.
I thought she would have taken a piece and then walked off.
No, she put it on my table, said we'll save that for tomorrow, and it's now like
Gone.
dwindling down very quickly.
So, are you snacking on the chocolate?
No.
So,
no.
so what you were saying
Oh,
is tomorrow you're gonna have a black eye.
It's called gorging.
No. What I'm saying is tomorrow, toilet.
Tomorrow you'll have to go out and buy another box.
Hell no.
It
You're gonna
was
wake up in the middle of the night, go to get a piece of chocolate, come back and punch you.
Hey, David, it wasn't a Christmas selection box, was it?
No, it was one of their Halloween treat things.
All right, so they started
Oh,
the Christmas selection boxes as Halloween selection boxes.
Yes, it had a witch on the packet.
Yeah.
sometimes they turn Halloween
It doesn't really matter what it
candy
is.
into
It's gone.
Christmas candy.
Yeah.
No matter what it is, it's gone.
I bet Paul would have eaten the chocolate by now.
David already has.
There was no chocolate here. What are you talking about?
There was no chocolate. What chocolate?
I haven't a clue what you're talking about.
Exactly.
No, what you say is, she can say, David, where's the chocolate? Rio, where's the chocolate? Blame it on Rio.
Will Rio tell you the truth, David?
No. If Rio was out of his cage, he'd be trying to eat it. The best one was a few years back when we first got Sparky, and I wasn't aware that she had a chocolate addiction. But chocolate's very bad for birds.
Oh,
And I opened the tub of Cadbury Celebrations, or whatever they are, the Celebrations, and she swooped down and grabbed one, and I had to chase her and grab it back. And I was like, no, you can't have them. 5 minutes later, I was like, where's the fucking tub gone? She'd pulled the tub and run off with it.
clever.
That's funny.
No, not clever, bad. Bad
Well,
spot.
Bad,
Go.
but yeah, give it to her how quick she is.
Was. You see that picture there, Andrew?
Yep.
That's what happens when you tell Rio he can't have a sandwich. He decided to land on my lights, unplug the USB, lower it down, and then climb down to the sandwich. Well, I wasn't looking.
Are you
Go.
surprised that he figured out to unplug the light and then climb down to the sandwich?
I am not surprised one bit.
It's like if Joe's dogs decided they wanted to jump up onto the chair and try to eat the sandwich from the desk.
You want to see it at night when I put my plate down on this table. Boo is the first one that comes over. He'll have his share, and then Rio then comes over and has his.
Yeah,
So-
I can't. Any food within reach of Precious.
So what I do is when I put the salt and vinegar and stuff on, I actually take some off the plate, put my salt and vinegar on, and then put the other stuff on the side I know they're going to go to.
Mark, does Precious do the thing where she sits next to you, puts her head in your lap while you're still eating?
No,
Well,
she sits there going.
She does sit at my feet. She doesn't put her head on my lap because then she can't see the
Oh.
food.
But she puts her head up like, I know
Oh,
you
yeah.
got something.
There's that.
It smells really good.
Go.
Yeah, she begrudges you every mouthful.
I bet Mia stares at Paul each time he has
Oh, crap.
any sandwich.
Yeah, she wants her portion. There's no doubt about it. You know, she gives me that look like, you're supposed to share with me, Dad.
Yeah. I've always got to give her the last bit of whatever it is I'm eating.
Oh, she doesn't wait for the last bit. She waits. I take a bite. She gets a bite. I take a bite. She gets a bite.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Is that considered the tax?
Because what?
Is it considered the tax? The Mia tax.
Yeah, dogs.
She's my partner. She's not a pet.
Yeah.
Share.
You eat some, she eats some. And if Mark is very careful, he can get most of it before Precious even knows he's eating.
Paul?
No.
Paul?
Slightest rustle of anything remotely to do with food and she's awake.
Never mind that. Paul, I think of you as a really good friend. So once this live stream's ended, I need you to take it down. So when Laura gets up in the morning, I can tell her she dreamed she bought some chocolate.
Dreaming about chocolate, that's a good one.
Yeah. So you've got to download the live stream, edit that bit out, and then put it back up again.
Vermont went for Camilla.
That's no surprise. California, I think, is going to go for
Oh, yeah.
Kamala.
In Vermont, where White Christmas was set.
No, Vermont was where Footloose was set in it.
Vermont and New England.
Vermont or Maine is where Bernie Sanders is from.
Never mind that. Phil.
Maine
Well, I'm gonna jump off.
where Jessica Fletcher's
Okay,
from.
buddy. Yeah.
Bye, Joe.
I think we're about done, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm gonna get me a beer.
Yeah, we
You
can
share, Joe, you can share the beer with the pups.
Okay, Joe. We'll see
No.
ya.
I'll
Okay.
see y'all in the morning.
Well, we'll see you in the
John?
morning,
We'll see
okay?
you.
Everybody,
remember-
We'll
take
be
care.
singing, we'll be singing a
Just-
whole new world tomorrow morning.
Yeah, we'll see
It's
you in
a
the morning.
whole
Either
new
that or shooting some
world.
holes